Hello, my name is Melissa Gianetti, and this is my presentation on Catawba College's Student Success Coaching Program. The Catawba College mission statement says that they are committed to providing students an education rich in personal attention that blends the knowledge and competencies of liberal studies with career preparation. Catawba College is a small, private, liberal arts college located in the small town of Salisbury, North Carolina. Catawba College was founded in 1851 in Newton, North Carolina, and relocated to Salisbury, where it opened its doors in 1925. Professors, staff members, and other students encourage others to pursue big dreams. Students transform ideas of what's possible through classes, mentoring, internships, study abroad, and service. Catawba College inspires students to excel intellectually. Encouragement through small interactive classes, research projects, fieldwork, dinners at professors' homes, honor symposia, after-class discussions, and competitions, travel courses, and the magic of a supportive community are all staples for the institution. Catawba College empowers students to transform to employable and contributing members of the global community. Catawba College embraces students as part of its true engaged community, where everyone is encouraged to expand their sense of what is possible. Personal connections, meaningful interactions, and a supportive campus will contribute to a sense of belonging. The four pillars that Catawba College stands by are scholarship, character, culture, and service. Catawba College is accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, or SACS-COC, to award bachelor's and master's degrees. The mission of the SACS-COC is to assure the educational quality and improve the effectiveness of its member institutions. The 6 core values are integrity, peer review or self-regulation, student learning, continuous quality improvement, accountability, and transparency. In 2019, the Division of Academic Affairs implemented a student success coaching program. This implementation included hiring 3 full-time professional staff members to partake in biweekly communication with all students enrolled in a first-year seminar. The student success coaches are designed to prepare students for life, help them reach their future goals, provide students with tips and advice for staying on track academically, and creating a unique student success plan. Student success coaches assist in the exploration of unique processing styles and ingrained habits or beliefs, as well as creating actionable steps to meet goals. This mission of the Student Success Coaching Program aligns with the mission of Catawba College, in which educators focus on the education rich in personal attention and blends knowledge and competencies of liberal studies with career preparation. Upcraft and Schuh define assessment as any effort to gather, analyze, and interpret evidence which describes institutional, departmental, divisional, or agency effectiveness. These goals are set to focus on the student and provide them with education, knowledge, and support. Student success coaches are a resource for students, and being able to provide experiences and skills for life are critical at the early stages of college to make an impact for the future. Starting on the right foot leads to success. High-impact practices in higher education are practices that show an activity has been effective and beneficial for students. Outcomes are meant to be measurable. Educators must consider the student population that they are serving to be able to set expectations. Educators are taking the institutional vision on where students should be and providing services and experiences that align with it, eventually seeing a transformation. Suski mentioned that we are, or should be, assessing to help people make better decisions than they would otherwise make about educational quality, stewardship, or accountability. Catawba College's mission statement states that Catawba College prepares students to reach their highest potential while becoming responsible citizens with a zeal to enrich human life. Flowing down, one of the Department of Student Success's goals is to provide you with tips and advice for staying on track academically. Both of these statements stem from the pillar of scholarship that Catawba College embodies. As a result of these statements, a learning outcome for the Student Success Coaching Program would be that, as a result of engaging with the student success coaches, students will be able to identify skills needed to succeed in college courses. Catawba College's mission statement focuses on the pillar of character, where Catawba College is committed to providing students with an education rich in personal attention that blends the knowledge and competencies of liberal studies with career preparation. The Department of Student Success's goal is to help you reach your future goals. A learning outcome through this mission and goal is that as a result of engaging with the student success coaches, students will develop personal and professional goals. Catawba College holds high regard to its mission statement, especially when focusing on culture, where Catawba College draws strength from Judeo-Christian values, sustains a dynamic community of learners, and seeks to unite a diverse population of students, faculty, and staff. The Department of Student Success works hard to set the goal of preparing students for life. As a result of these statements, a learning outcome would be that, as a result of engaging with the student success coaches, students will increase their confidence in communicating effectively and professionally. The learning outcome based on scholarship would be measured through a short answer response survey. A target indicator would be that 95% of participants will agree or strongly agree that their student success coach helped them identify at least one specific skill that enabled success. The learning outcome based on character would be measured through a participant exit survey. A target indicator would be that at least 85% of respondents will be able to list at least one personal and one professional goal that they set with the guidance of their student success coach. The final learning outcome based on culture would be measured through a short answer response survey, where a target indicator would be that 90% of participants will agree or strongly agree that their student success coach helped them increase their confidence in communicating effectively and professionally. Designing a survey can be challenging in many different ways, from deciding which questions are appropriate to which questions students will comprehend and answer. Rishi Sriram stated that although surveys are effective tools for gathering information, many people don't know how to create a survey that accurately measures what they want to know. It is wise to note that surveys alone do not qualify as effective assessments. Surveys paired with multiple other measuring tools give the data to determine areas of improvement and where things are thriving. Sriram also stated, "Don't be afraid of validity. Validity pertains to whether we are measuring the correct variable rather than accidentally measuring something else, and whether we are reaching the appropriate conclusions based on our findings." As educators, we do not want to ask questions on the safe side. It is okay to receive feedback from those whom we are serving to be able to better serve the population as a whole. My survey began with a disclaimer statement that included the time it should take approximately, and that all information collected through the survey would remain confidential. It is important that students know that we care if there was a bad experience, but if this is the only way they feel comfortable expressing that experience, then we need answers. This survey would be conducted online to optimize the number of responses and for the ease of tracking and analyzing data. I asked a variety of multiple choice questions, binary questions, satisfaction scale questions, and open-ended questions. The variety of questions allows for different data to be collected from each question. I chose to focus the survey on the learning outcomes previously stated, as those who analyzed the data would be able to disseminate the data more accurately. Rishi Sriram stated the important points of consideration for a survey are: don't ask questions when you already have the information, start with questions that are easy to understand and answer, avoid close-ended questions, order questions appropriately, make sure to start with negative and then move to positive, avoid double-barreled questions, which means don't ask two questions in one, don't force a negative response, consider respondents, the length of the survey, and tell them how long it will take, and ask sensitive questions at the end. Dissemination is the process of sharing the information collected through assessments like surveys. The main source of measuring this data would be through the 10-question survey provided to the students at the end of first-year seminar. It would also be important to gather data from the success coaches themselves, as well as the first-year seminar professors who see the students multiple times a week and can see their progress over the course of a semester. A survey would be created to collect information from this population as well. Another source, which could be beneficial in the long run to creating success and change, would be a focus group. Chosen at random, students would participate in a focus group to give verbal feedback on the program and their stories. A focus group is hard to have a large population in attendance and receive constructive feedback. Kruger and Casey stated that the ideal size of a focus group for most non-commercial topics is 5 to 8 participants. Don't plan on focus groups with more than 10 participants because large groups are difficult to control and they limit each person's opportunity to share insights and observations. The Director of Persistence would collect the data from the assessment, but would also analyze the data alongside the Associate Provost and the Director of Student Success. Suski noted that different people need different information to inform different decisions. For example, governing boards and government policymakers typically want to see the 30,000-foot picture of student learning at your college, for example, while faculty and staff more likely want to see detailed information on the effects of teaching methods and support on student learning in specific settings. In the case of the Student Success Coaching Program, there are multiple people and departments that this information needs to be shared with. For example, the donor who funded the program, the department head, success coaches, and the students. Suski listed many ways that data can be visually shared. These visuals include stacked bar graphs, line graphs, pie graphs, tables, bulleted lists, infographics, dashboards, balanced scorecards, other visuals such as a scatter plot, oral presentations, and written reports. Since students are required to use the Student Success Coaching Program while enrolled in first-year seminar, it is important to collect this information shortly after the conclusion of the course. Typically, students who enter college during the fall semester are enrolled in FYS their first semester. At the conclusion of the course, the survey would be distributed. During finals week, the week following the final day of the course, the focus group would gather and discuss their feedback. Those who would be analyzing and disseminating the data should finalize the surveys by the conclusion of finals week and begin with this process. The final dissemination of the assessment should be completed within 1 week after the conclusion of finals to present the data and make changes where necessary prior to the following semester. While the Student Success Coaching Program is in its 3-year trial period, there is hope and possibility that it may extend far beyond. These division and department missions and goals are crucial to the success of the students in the program. Allowing students to have feedback about the program will allow not only the coaches to improve, but the students as well. Constructive criticism and feedback are crucial to success at any level in higher education. While the data is confirming what the program is already seeing, the focus group will be able to give a different type of feedback. Catawba College continues to seek ways to improve, and this program will benefit the college and students in the long run. These were the references used throughout my presentation and paper.